Good morning, my mates. I hope you had a good weekend. I didn't see, or we didn't chat about if you played again on Sunday, but we'll chat about that. Shame, I'm a little bit frustrated because you're in such a good zone that week or 2 weeks leading up to your trip, and now I kind of, gone a bit sloppy and can't find it. No, don't worry, right? So if you check the comparison of 2 weeks ago versus now, not a lot difference there. Okay, definitely the right leg in the fuller swings is quite a big difference, but not a huge difference. Okay, I don't know where you got this. Maybe you just started to work on your takeaway when you got back, but you're just kind of swinging a little bit outside the golf ball, straight from the takeaway. And then I think the biggest change is then obviously as you're doing that, you're just staying there. So the arm depth definitely a little bit different. Okay, and then we're just not quite fully open. So there's a bit of a stall and a little bit of a stand up. So it's just well, it's almost like there's not much of a stand up, and so being a little bit outside the line and then not quite clearing, you actually shank it. Whereas when you stand up, you might hit a little bit flicky and sometimes a bit thin, but actually it won't be a shank. So weirdly, it's kind of like a thing. Okay, we just got to get it back. And just get those feels back, whatever, and obviously relate to what worked and what felt good, right? It's also why when you played so well, I did want you to document why, okay? There wasn't really a key or anything. It was just culmination of work and feeling good and the swing working. So we just have to find that back again, right? Okay, so we're going to start again with those impact rehearsals. Okay, so the last sort of pieces of the puzzle that really came together were impact rehearsal, right knee, okay, and then learning to stay on the ball, almost hit the ball lower, right? The punch drill, the knockdown drill, that's what was working, right? So let's just get rid of this miss hit, and then we'll get back to that stuff, right? Okay, so impact rehearsal drill. Okay, not hitting balls, just where's my chest, where's my handle, where's my head, where's my eyes, okay, where's everything, that's what it feels like. All right, and then straight into our work. We're going to do L to L with a plank, right? Just get that strike back. Okay, I know you've got your foam thing there. Okay, nice and close. All right, this is the warm-up, L to L. So I think you'll find at first a couple, you're actually hitting it on the takeaway. All right, and then obviously from there, you still hit some. On the downswing, you're still going to. You just got to work through it for a few days. Yeah. Okay. So L to L plank drills, and then maybe a couple of 3/4 swings if you want to. Right. So that's the warm up. Okay. Then loop to loop. I loved the loop to loop swings. So first few swings of those other videos you sent. Okay, just outside and sort of stayed outside. Then loop to loop really sets a little bit better, and that downswing arm depth and swing plane looked really good. Okay. So loop to loops. Loop-to-loops with a bit of open hip is very close to how we want to swing, right? So do some loop-to-loops, okay? And towards the end, if you want to add a little bit of kicking of the hip, then that's absolutely fine. You can do that, right? So loop-to-loop drill work for us. And then from there, we're going to then do our punch and our knockdown sequence. Okay, so we've got two, I think I documented 2. So 2 punches. Okay, so the punch right off the back toe, 3/4-ish backswing, really holding off. Look how my posture holds that off. And then knock down, not quite as far back, and full swing. And then the hold off follows through. All right, so just go through that sequence again. Hopefully, once we get there, we're not hitting that heel anymore. We've got a good idea of the posture and the arm depth, and then all that stuff will start to work again. All righty. Okay. Thanks, mate. There's your work. Send me some videos during the week. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.